My name is Jerral. Jeez, I've been in InAWay for like 20 years? Something like 20 something years. 20 or some odd years. Yeah, about 22 years. Just about. My part is whatever needs to be sung at the time. No,
your position looks like LeBron James.
Yeah, basically. I baritone most of the time, but can also be tenor to alto sometimes. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, I'm that utility. You know, knife. So you know, we do. Yeah, so Aaron loves when I have to tell this story on how I got in InAWay. So basically what happened was, basically all of us kind of met in college, and that's kind of college. But what actually happened was I was going there for, you know, just to get a couple of credits in a couple of different classes, and they had a talent show. So, being the talent that I am, no, I'm joking. You know, I was trying to get my chops, up and stuff like that, and I wanted to see what it was. You know, Aaron and a couple of guys that he had sung with at the time, with another group that they'd had decided that they were going to do the talent show for, I guess, like the 4th or 5th time or whatever. And you know, I came in there as a new Jack newbie. I didn't know anybody, and we were in the back sitting waiting. I heard them practicing and stuff, and you know, and then when I got out there, they heard me going, and you know, the crowd kind of got hyped for me, and then they came out. But being that they done it, and this is my version of the story, being that they did it a couple of times, you know, they were kind of favorites in that whole arena and stuff, and people kind of knew who they were. The thing is, though, I came in there, did what I did, got standing though, kind of gave them a run for their money. I came in second, but the thing was, if I was a fan, it's like having the home crowd behind them. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get the scorecards when you're boxing, and you know the champion always gets the edge. You know, and that's kind of how that worked. You know, it's all good though. You know, and he came to me afterwards. We had met at another event that I was doing, and he was like, "Look, you gotta sing with us. We need you." So I was like, "All right." If you need, I'm joking. You know, I saw what they had. They just put something together that was really special, and me and him have been, you know, best friends ever since. And we had a good time, and we've done some things and enjoyed some times together. So, the projects that we've done, you know, we've done a couple of different projects. The Friend 1824 project, and an Over and Over project, which was not actually our initial project. We actually did a project, a Christmas cassette tape. Remember I said 22 years ago. 22 years ago. So we did a Christmas cassette tape that had like 4 songs on it. Two. It's like actually it was 1, and then we did a Christmas, right? So yeah, so I mean we did a couple of other things before that, but the CD projects were an experience in itself. We really, no help, put it together ourselves. I mean, you know, Aaron actually put together a whole studio in his apartment, not house, but apartment, so that we could record it. So, you know, it was really...
You think he got a security deposit back?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But, you know, it ain't my house. So, you know, it was all good. You know, we had a good time though, man. We had some times in that house, and we made something that we will definitely remember. And it's in the books. So, you know, I rapped on the project. I wrote on the project. I sung on the project. You know, we really, you know, from the rooted to the tutor, did everything ourselves with that particular, you know, project. Aaron taught me a lot with, you know, with him working with the different setup that he had, and you know, just taught me about just grabbing a hold of stuff and just, you know, don't wait for other people and other stuff like that. So, you know, we really got it done and really just enjoyed the process. Sparrow was a really, really, really good song. You know, hopefully, you know, one day we're gonna bring it back and you know, share it with the world, because that song is hot. That song is really, really nice. It's intricate. It's an Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace is really, really, really a good song. Just feel wise, it gives you a vibe that, and it just does something to me.
Yeah.
And on the Friend CD, hopefully we actually sing this song too. Aaron know from the day that we made the CD that was my favorite song on the project, and that's The Sun Will Shine Again. That song just moves, and I like the groove of it, and the song is just popping to me. So like it has a lot of good feel to it and emotion to it and changes to it, and just the vibe is just crazy on the song. I really like it personally. We've had good times with everybody that's been involved with our with the group, and you know, we had some members that came and some have left, and sometimes we've been places where we had like 10 people in the group, and then we've been to some places where we had 3. So like, you know, it's an experience in itself, and I think every you know, group setting kind of goes through different stretches where you try to figure out, you know, what's happening, life changes, different things, you know, you try to go further, and people, and everybody can't go with you at times. So, you know, you kind of got to make adjustments where you can, but for the most part, like every single person that has been in the group has really brought something to the group, and it has really been creative and made not only the group better, but us as individuals better. Just as you know, just as people, you know, they've imparted themselves and left a mark on the group, you know, as it stands. So, you know, I appreciate all of the guys that have been involved. I love music. I love singing. I love being creative. That's the one part of me that, no matter, from the time I first started trying to move, I've been singing since I was 4. So that's always been a drive for me. That's always been one of those things that has propelled me to continue on. That's my solace. Harmonies are beautiful to me. I love, you know, doing it. Even when the group kind of took a hiatus for a little while, I had to figure out a way to continue my chops and do what makes me happy. And you know, I did some things or whatever, put together some things myself, but you know, it was great to have the camaraderie, the brotherhood that we share with the guys in the group. And I mean, when we get together, we have a really good time. You know, our families have a really good time, and it's nothing like friends. I mean, God didn't put us on this earth to be alone. You know, and when you find people that genuinely care about you, not necessarily for what you can do for them or what they can do for you, but make you better, that's always what you want to be around and circle yourself. Great people.